Oh my god.
Hello Ghent. We've arrived at our Airbnb in Ghent and it's really cool. In Belgium you can expect to pay between 50 and 60 for Airbnbs, but I mean from what we've seen most of the time you get a really nice apartment. As you can see the place is really cozy and cool. And let me show you the best part because this is where we're sleeping. It's a little bed corner. We're in St. Bavo's Abbey in Ghent. This is a 7th century abbey and it's totally in ruins now. But it's such a solemn place. This is not St. Bavo's Cathedral, that's a totally different thing. That's still standing, it's still in use today. But this is an abbey from the 7th century. It's very old. It's still beautiful to this day. And we're going to show you now.
Okay, so the Dutch lady working down at the front just told us there's something going on for free inside the Abbey. I have no idea what it's about, but we're going to go check it out. And it's all in Dutch.
It's in Dutch, so we don't really know what's going to be happening, but we're going to go check it out.
Okay, let's go.
Last night our camera ran out of memory and we woke up this morning thinking we'd be able to find an SD card pretty easy, but all the electronic shops are closed on Sundays for some reason. We've spent the past like 2 hours on like this epic journey to try and find one, and we finally did. We found a tiny little internet cafe that sells them. Thank God we can film. This is going to be our big day in Ghent.
Entry fee is €10. Hello. We're 25, so did we get the younger ticket? I'll get you. So because we're 25, we got the younger ticket for €6 each. Included with the ticket is an audio guide.
You can't even see the headphones because of my hair. Coming here is like stepping back in time.
So we just learned that before fireplaces they used to have fires in the room. It would fill the room up with smoke really quickly. They had to build a hole in the roof, but it would always be freezing and it would always be raining, so they invented the fireplace. And this is the first one in Ghent.
It's bigger than you. hurting my little ears.
You look kind of terrifying right now.
Why? What you doing there?
Buying this Ghent mint coin souvenir thing. That's probably really touristy and not authentic, but it's okay. This one. Whoa. And then Belgium's on the back. Yeah, I have a useless coin, but it looks cool.
Do you feel good about that?
Yeah, it's really shiny. Steve has left me a camera and I have found the here. Look.
Smells like this place is great. We always, whenever we come to places like this, we tend to skip the audio tour. For some reason we thought they'd be boring, but this one was so informative and interesting. The guy who voices it is just, he's really funny and cheeky. So if you come here, definitely give it a go. I think this is the most beautiful castle we've ever been to. They keep it really intact. I think it's really authentic to the time that it was built and lived in and used. Can I film your noses?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you tell me a bit about the noses?
What do you know about the noses?
Ah, we don't know. We just know they're kind of a Ghent speciality.
For over 300 years. It was developed by a pharmacist 2 streets away from the castle. And basically it used to be a cough drop. Cough drops back then used to be very bitter of the healthy ingredients. Started to develop a cough drop based on marmalade of fruits. He would use a resin of the acacia tree. Everybody knows maple syrup, but we would use it from the acacia tree. So he would bake it in the oven, and he was experimenting it with 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, very low temperature. He noticed after 6 days in the oven at very low temperature, he ended up with a consistency where the fruit sugars crystallized together with the resin and ended up with this. It just melts away like butter in your mouth. Delicious, in one word. That's the only reason why we still make them after.
Because they're delicious. Yeah.
Raspberry walnuts, lemon, strawberry, apple.
Thank you, bye.
So we got some traditional Ghent noses.
They don't even look like noses.
Well, I mean, they kind of do. If we kind of.
So they used to be medicine.
Used to be cough drops, but the dude was like, you know what? Cough drops are disgusting. Let's make them really sweet. So these are brilliant. So this is what the texture is like.
Oh my god. It looks really gross, but it's really nice.
Crispy on the outside and gooey on the inside.
And it's all natural. It's just pectin and sugar, isn't it?
These are vegan. There's
yeah,
no
obviously.
gelatin.
Yeah.
What did you say? Pectin or?
It's pectin and, or no, something they make out of a tree.
He would use a resin of the acacia tree. Everybody knows maple syrup, but we would use it from the acacia tree.
It's very delicious anyway.
It's all different colours.
This cost, it's kind of pricey. It costs €5, but they're totally worth it.
And they're traditional and natural and...
You have to get them if you
yeah.
have to get them. Ghent is one of the prettiest cities we've ever walked through, I think. But at night time it just transforms into a totally magical landscape. Tonight we're walking the Ghent Light Plant, which is a walking route where the historical monuments are lit up in a really special way.
The idea was to provide sustainable lighting for Ghent without wasting energy.
But it ended up actually being one of the main tourist draws for Ghent. So now we're going to take you on a magical light tour. It's actually this way.
Okay, this is the map.
I think we're here.
Yeah, so we're on number 3 and we're already lost. Oh, and by the way, it stops at 12 o'clock, so we have 50 minutes
to show you like an hour, 2 hour long walk.
Because...
So we're dumb.
No, because we bought a board game and we were playing it for too long.
It's a really good board game.
opera house starring me.
Is this your big debut?
I'll tell you about
I don't know if we can show that on YouTube. Today's a Sunday in Ghent, and it's been kind of good and it's been kind of bad. Almost everywhere was closed today. Lots of restaurants closed really early. There was loads of shops that actually just weren't open at all today, which really sucked. We needed an SD card and we had to go on an adventure to find one. On the other hand, it's been really good. I mean, just look around, there's nobody here. So when you're coming to Ghent, just keep that in mind. Do you want crowds or do you want everything to be closed? Crazy how there's just nobody around. We've been walking for like an hour and we've seen maybe like 15-20 people, and these are like meant to be busy streets, and this is like the centre of Ghent. We hope you enjoyed coming on that little walk with us. I think Sunday is probably the best day to do, or the best night to do it, because there's nobody around.
Come here if you love medieval stuff.
We're headed to bed because we're shattered. We've been walking all day. Tomorrow we're going to Bruges. It's meant to be much smaller than Ghent, but it's meant to be a lot more picturesque, and we can't wait to show you guys. That's the end of the video, guys. We hope to see you in Bruges for more Belgian adventures. Till we roam again. The mosquito bit me right in between the eyes. I'm not even mad, he's got terrific aim.